spanned our state. Lives were lost and damage was widespread. While the skies are much clearer tonight, the mess is far from gone.
Our Jacqueline Sit tells us there's still a lot out there to clean up in one southeast Oklahoma City neighborhood. Jacqueline?
Hey, Kelly and Amanda, good evening. Now take a look at this. This is just one pile of trash from one home. Now imagine this times 50. It's exactly what we're seeing up and down this entire street here. It's debris left behind by last month's tornado with nowhere to go.
And we lived through an F4 tornado. Thank goodness that we're all safe and sound, and I thank God for that. But it's all of the other headaches that you have to live through.
The headache Lori Sosenko is talking about is an eyesore piled high right outside her home. Sosenko and her neighbors had throngs of volunteers clean up in the last several weeks, and when trash day came and gone.
So this is the notice that was on the door telling us that they're not going to pick up our debris.
The reason? The storm and tree debris were not in separate piles, so the trash still sits in their front lawns.
And it was very upsetting because that was the first we'd ever heard of that.
This is the only house that's livable in this neighborhood, and for Melinda Calhoun and her family,
we had to take everything out of our path to even clear driveways and clear yards to get it where it is now.
This is what they have to look at every day.
Well, I have an 8-year-old that says, why not put it in the truck and get it out of here? And that's what it boils down to.
Oklahoma City Public Works officials tell News 9 it's not that simple. In order to be eligible for funding, FEMA guidelines states the city can only pick up damaged trees and brush debris. All other trash is the homeowner's responsibility.
Based on field inspections, FEMA saw that we were collecting both types of debris. They could come back and say, none of the debris that you collected was eligible, and thus the city would not be eligible for any reimbursement whatsoever.
We've really gotten no help. So that's where we are, and that's our frustration, and we just want someone to come help us.
Now, city officials tell us the only solution at this point is to ask residents to do their best to sort out the piles, and the city will be able to pick up the tree and brush debris. Kelly, back
all right, Jacqueline, sit for us. We're told, depending on your insurance policy, a contractor can clean up the debris, but as a reminder, a spokesperson with the Oklahoma Insurance Department says take a close look at your policy because normally a standard policy doesn't cover debris in your yard unless there is a specific provision stating otherwise.